Hey, excuse me. This is Justice. You know Justice in America. I'm blind, but I can see shit. And guess what? Liar, liar, pants on fire. Your tongue is longer than a telephone wire. Kayleigh, you're a liar. You stand on the podium and you tell your lies. You tell us that there's no problems though. Honey, I'm Justice. I can see this shit ain't so. Liar, liar, your pants are on fire. You tell us Trump never did nothing to hide us. He wanted to give us bleach. You said no, we didn't understand. Liar, liar, even though I'm blind, I can see. I can see. You're a liar. You're a liar. America, you're a liar. I'm gonna take off my blinds. I can see what you're doing to my people. I don't like it. You say we're free, but we're not. You say we're equal, but we're not. You say we have money, but we don't. You're a liar, pants on fire. You say that race doesn't matter, yet you kill us all the time. Liar, liar, America. Liar, liar. Your pants are on fire. Don't forget, we can see this shit's gonna come. Rooster's gonna rise. Liar, liar. Pants on fire. Pants on fire. Liar, liar.
Oh. That was a great song, but more importantly, I think that, I don't know if I should say this on the show, but I was thinking maybe I could wear those the next time you and I are messing around.
No, you couldn't.
Let me see. You could blindfold me.
No, you're too
Let me
paranoid.
see. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
blindfold me, maybe make me talk. So, you know, like
You're claustrophobic, Steve.
But this is my eyes. This is not gonna.
You can't.
You
You
know?
couldn't take that.
Really? How about you wear them?
No, not around a white person.
Oh, okay.
No.
All right.
This was as good as it gets.
Liar, liar, pants
It's
on
on
fire.
fire.
And good evening and welcome, or good morning, or whenever you watch this, good afternoon. We are Epstein and Hassan, the Dirty Truth Tellers.
That's right.
And we bring you the news, and we're doing another one of our now very famous investigative reports. This week, we're going to be taking a look at lies. Lies. Because it seems that we live in a culture that is filled with lies. So tonight, we're going to take a look at 3 lies that we observed in the last week or so. And we're going to start out with one of the great liars, of course, the great, as you mentioned, Kayleigh. How does she say her name? McEnany?
McEnany.
Let's just call her. Let's call her White Barbie.
Yeah.
White
yeah,
Barbie.
Yeah.
She, of course, was filled with lies this week. We're going to follow that up with another liar. Back to CNN legal analyst Jeffrey Jerkoff Toobin.
Yes.
And then we're going to finish it off with our president, Joe. Uncle Joe. Hey, Joe.
Uncle Joe.
So you want to play the news theme?
We're ready.
Here we go. So,
Back to the news.
good evening. And now our investigative report
Yes.
on lies in the USA. Kayleigh McEnany,
Barbie.
or as some people like to call her, Barbie, she repeated her claim this week that her Christian faith and belief in God prevented her from ever telling a single lie
Whoa.
to the American people. Don't forget, when she started her job as Trump's press secretary, she
Yes.
promised...
Press secretary?
Press secretary.
Okay.
His press secretary.
Hey.
She promised the American people that she would never lie. And within the first minute or two, she already lied like 7 or 8 times. But Kayleigh wanted us to know something. She went to Harvard Law School.
Okay.
And she had meticulous preparation every time she stepped to the podium to
She had her
tell
notebook.
America the truth.
That's right.
She said, I have never lied, and here's why. God told me to tell the truth. Let me repeat that. Kayleigh never lied, and the reason was God himself stepped down and told her, Kayleigh, no lying. She says, I'm a woman of faith.
Oh, boy.
I'm a mother. My son's name is Blake. And I have never once lied. So a bunch of people in other news agencies, this isn't from us, decided to just check her out. Here's just a couple of quick ones. Kayleigh said that when Trump claimed that injecting people with disinfectant could treat coronavirus. I don't know if people remember that when Trump was giving his press conferences, he said, he asked if bleach or...
He also said, could you do a laser, some kind of laser? Maybe you could shoot a laser in people.
So we all saw these videos. We all saw this.
Yes.
But Kayleigh said that he never said it. She actually said that these are things taken out of context. She also said that Trump never downplayed the virus, even though in Bob Woodward's book, he makes it clear, Trump, that he knew that this was a terrible virus. He knew that it was going to kill lots of people, but he wasn't going to say anything because that he believed that he had to show strength. So Kayleigh, it's in the book. We've seen on video. Now, there are so many lies that her lies, Trump's lies are in the thousands. I mean, I think CNN kept the Washington Post, they kept track.
Yes.
But Kayleigh herself lied hundreds of times. And then I think the one that was kind of the most obnoxious in a way was that she said in her Vanity Fair piece after she left that Trump showed unbelievable respect to former President Barack Obama. You know, the guy that he said wasn't an American citizen, wasn't supposed to be the president. She said he was magnificent in his treatment.
They were gracious and magnificent. However, by the end, what did he say? He said he was never given an orderly transition of power.
Obama said that.
Yes.
Yes. But here's the point about Kayleigh. We all know that she lied through, she lies her teeth. It's amazing that people that go to Harvard, what kind of school is this? Bill O'Reilly, I mean, the people that got the senator, the governor of Florida, DeSantis, these are all people in Harvard, but she went to Harvard. But what I find amazing about Kayleigh is that she's saying that God wouldn't let her lie after she told numerous lies. Now, that's kind of like amazing, and this fits into one of my most recent theories that I have. The reason that so many evangelical Christians are drawn to QAnon, including Kayleigh, who's totally a QAnon person, is because they're used to just nonstop bullshit. They're used to lying. The white evangelical movement in the United States is not about Jesus. It's about white supremacy. That is their religion. They're a religion of white supremacy.
Yes.
And Kayleigh, with her blonde hair, I don't know if it's dyed or not. You think is that dyed? I could never tell. I fall for all kinds of shit with women. Like for years, she had to teach me about women, just how they use tricks with their bras and stuff to have the. I'm a regular guy. I see a blonde, I see tits. I think everything is real.
Yeah.
You know.
I wouldn't brag about that. I would
but
not
Kayleigh, we were talking about this. You actually said that you'd like to punch her in the face.
Yeah, I
tell the truth. Tell the truth.
I could not. Well, whenever people say tell the truth, like, you assume I'm going to lie?
Well, I don't want you to be cautious because you're on YouTube and you don't want to.
Ooh, who's going to get me on YouTube?
No, they could throw us off YouTube.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I could not sit in her company and listen to her and not react. I just could not. Because I think that...
They should change the name from Karen's to Kayleigh's. How's that? From Karen's to Kayleigh's.
We're going to call them Kayleigh's. Putting it on God. See, because it gets to the point that you got to ask yourself, if God is having these dialogues, right, with all of these people, then I'm looking at, okay, how many religions are there that believe in God, right? So is this one God so screwed up?
No, he's not screwed up. Right. He's just he's a white supremacist Christian.
But my point is then, how are blacks and Asians and all other groups,
Jews and Muslims
how
and
are y'all all into this God that is screwing you up?
Because those other groups.
Does anybody ask?
Well, I have the answer. I have the answer.
What's the
Just
answer?
like God told the Christians when they came here at the beginning that this was their land, that they discovered land that already had 100 million people here, but that they discovered it. This God told them at that time that this was their land. They could take it over. Same thing with South America, with Central America, with Latin America. All these things, these are all part of, God said this is for white men. This is not even for white women, but, you know, they can stay with the white man. This is the white man's land. And over in Europe, the Catholic Church, I think it's called the right of discovery, they said that anywhere that a white person discovers, no matter who's there, it's theirs.
Yours.
So God is, whether it's a Catholic God or
so we gotta really
evangelical
confront
God.
this God. I'm sorry. We
God,
have to,
he never talks
God.
to me. God
No.
has never talked to me. Like
No.
when I was staring at your titties earlier tonight,
Right.
And when I was staring at your ass,
Staring.
scaring at your ass.
Yeah.
God didn't step in there and say, you know what, show some respect to your wife. You've been humping this woman for 35 years.
God
You've
didn't
seen
tell
her
you
titties.
anything.
God tells me nothing.
Nothing.
God didn't tell me that I could take over a country.
No.
God doesn't
Why
tell me
didn't God
anything.
go to like the slave owners and say, you know?
No, God told the slave owners to be good to their slaves.
Yeah. Why would God have done that? Why? But it's like, come on. Something's not right about this.
But
I'm
we are
sorry.
investigative
Yes,
reporters,
yes,
and
yes.
we tried to get God on to interview him so that he could give his side of the story or her side of the story, and God has not got back to us.
No, we've emailed.
Even
text.
Buddy
Yeah.
who has connections with,
Yeah.
with some heavy
Yeah.
weights.
You haven't heard from him, have
No,
you?
you haven't. Nobody.
Nope,
So if any
nothing.
of you know God, if God talks to you, we would love to have you come down here to our apartment.
And just tell us.
Now that you've all been vaccinated, you can come in and we'll sit together and then maybe they can get God to show up and we could have an actual on the air interview with God and find out why God only talks to scumbags.
Yeah.
God, open it up, man.
Why?
You're God. You can
Yeah.
do anything you
Or
want.
is God prejudiced?
Is God a white supremacist? It seems
Yes.
that way.
Is
it
that
seems that way. But now, Hassan, let's move on because it's not just Kayleigh who lied.
This really, Mr. Regret, Jeffrey Toobin. Okay.
Toobin. I hate to always correct you, but we are.
Did I correct you? You screwed up like 3 times.
You made a point every time I met.
But the 3 times I left it
you
alone.
left 3? I'm going to count later on to see if it's 3 because you have no fucking idea how many times.
You think because you go like this, your shit is like,
No, I don't think that. I think that what I'm saying, the cleverness of it was zinging.
Don't even go
that
there.
I'm zinging
no, you're
in
not zinging nothing. Mr. Regret, okay? Mr. Regret.
After we have these on-air fights, kind of get horny and stuff, you know. She's a little wet. She's a little wet right now.
Yeah.
And at her age, that's pretty fucking impressive.
Oh, he's such a dickhead. Okay, CNN has hired him. Rehired him
That
back.
another correction.
Yeah. Okay, has rehired him. Yeah. You dick.
Ooh, that's twice
And,
she's mentioned my dick.
Yeah.
It's good after all these
And
years.
he says that he has unbelievable regret and that it was a stupid mistake that was moronic, and he described the sequence of deliberate choices that led to a masturbatory act on a work call as a mistake. Well, I'm just going to go on record as someone who has masturbated before. You either sometime get tools that you're going to use, right?
Have you ever masturbated during like a Zoom thing?
I plead the fifth.
Have you ever masturbated during our YouTube show? Like right now, you could be masturbating.
No, they could tell, because I would be like... So he had to get the tissues. He had to get the lotion. So it wasn't that he
I don't
just
think he
thought
uses
of it.
tissues. He's the kind of guy that just leaves it on himself.
No, he's not going to leave it on the computer and leave it on himself.
I didn't say he whacked on the computer. He probably just got it on.
He didn't.
See, I can't.
So he didn't. So, my thing is, he got off looking at those people while he was masturbating. And he's only saying what do you call those people? A crisis counselor? When you hire somebody when you fucked up and then they have to try to get your career back together. He's saying all the things that they want him to say. And then they put him on with the daytime host, Allison, not Don.
Alliston Camerota. They
Yeah.
didn't put him on at night with
Don
John
or
Lennon
Anderson Cooper.
or
They
Anderson Cooper
They didn't do
or
that.
Chris Cuomo.
So they put him on with a strong.
They put him on with a woman
Woman.
Hassan, because CNN wants him on. Don't you get that? CNN
Yes.
is spinning it. They're
Yes.
spinning it. That here's a guy, because I never can watch Jeffrey Toobin ever again and not think about him jerking
Oh,
off.
absolutely.
Like every time, it's like Pee Wee. What was it? Pee Wee Herman.
Pee Wee Herman.
Did
yeah.
he jerk off in
the
a movie
movies.
theater?
Yeah.
And he
yeah.
it crushed his whole career. I mean, he was a child guy. He did children. His stuff
Yeah.
really wasn't for children, if you remember.
No, it wasn't.
But after you
it's
jerk
kind
off,
of like Family
now
Guy.
I'm going to go on record as saying that. You know, I say I'm going to go on record a lot.
I know,
Like I watch
I know.
the show and I'm like, I
Yeah.
say that a lot. I
Yeah.
don't know. It's like a tick. But I am going to go on record as saying,
Yes.
if they can give Jeffrey Toobin his job back, I want Louis C.K. to get his
Yeah,
career
why
back.
can't Louis C.K.
Louis
get
C.K.
his job
jerked
back?
off. Now, he jerked off the old school way. I mean, he just jerked off in front of a couple of young comedians who,
Yes,
you know,
yes,
who were
yes.
super offended because, you know, they went to his hotel room, even though he's a 50, 60-year-old guy. and
I
he
would
had
like
20
to say every hotel room that I've gone to with
Guys jerk
someone,
off.
I went there because I wanted to fuck.
Guys jerk off. If you
I-
go in a hotel room, but
Yes.
I'm not defending what Louis C.K. did, but I am saying that if they're going to give Jeffrey Toobin
Then
his
give
job back,
Louis C.K.
and what about Anthony Weiner? He was,
Yeah,
he eventually jerked off in front of a 15-year-old
Anthony
girl.
he kind of
But,
he,
you know,
he sent his photo out.
CNN,
Nah,
this
you
guy
can't.
is he's your legal analyst. Who can look at him
Yeah.
seriously? If
Do you know how many people are going to jerk watching him now?
they're jerking to him?
Oh yeah, just the
Nah.
thought. I'm telling you, Epstein.
Who's doing this?
I'm-
Who is jerking
I'm
off
telling
to
you,
Jeffrey
when
Toobin?
there are going to be
See,
some
this is what
nuts.
I'm saying, ladies
There are
and
going to be some nuts out there that are going to watch him
and jerk off to him.
Jerk off to him.
So
Yes,
maybe that's
yes,
a big ratings
yes,
thing. Maybe
yes,
CNN, their
yes.
ratings are so bad since Trump left, and maybe
Yeah.
now they're going to bring
Yep.
on. Maybe they'll give Louis C.K. a job too.
Yep.
They'll just do a whole evening of guys who jerk off
Guys
on
who
camera.
jerk. Have you ever heard of a woman who jerked in front of other people?
On the Zoom thing,
Or anything?
but during the Zoom thing with people getting caught, because Jeffrey's not the only person who did sexual.
He just
things.
got caught.
You know, or women have used racial stuff. Teachers, school teachers have been caught saying really brutal
But I'm
things.
talking about jerking
Masturbating.
off.
Women don't do that, though. I mean, women. It's very rare to find a woman who flashes her vagina.
Right. Well, it takes
Women
a
will
little bit
flash
of
their-
time.
they
I think
flash
more
the-
for women.
they also
to
flash-
built it up.
They flash their titties.
Yeah, yeah.
As
yeah.
I was
We'll
discussing
flash.
with you the
Yeah.
other day, years ago, women, unless you're having sex with them, you could not see their vaginas. Like a vagina, women will show you their breasts all the time, their nipples,
Yeah.
their breasts, but
Yeah.
never their vaginas.
Oh no.
But since the advent of yoga pants, you know, I was in the park the other day, now that I go outside again, and everybody's wearing sports bras and yoga pants. And you can kind of see the pussy, or the vagina or the coochie lips.
Well, that's a new kind of pants that you can actually
kinda
see
see-
the
you-
crack
you
of
see
the
it- you
ass.
see it,
Yeah. And the camel toe.
a beautiful thing. I'm happy that women have got that new freedom. And last but not least, because we have to, Joe Keys is already waiting to get in. I hear him outside.
Yeah. Okay.
But last but not least, another liar.
Just wait.
Another liar.
Who?
Joe Biden.
Hey, Joe.
Uncle Joe.
Uncle Joe.
Who's Joe lying to? See, Joe, we're not even going to get into any of his domestic policies tonight because we're going to continue going after Joe. We're not going to. You're not going to get away with the shit that Obama got away with, is to do nothing to help poor people.
And
to help
say your
progressive-
hands are
to say your
tied.
hands are tied. You're already letting Trump, the attorney general, is it going to defend Trump on the rape charge? Well, we're not even going on that stuff. He keeps saying that America's back. America's back. I've heard him say it like 85 times. Now, Joe might have said it 85 times because he forgot that he said it the first 84, but let's assume that he's saying it. He's trying to get NATO to come together. When he's saying, all right, go ahead.
I'm gonna go get
When
him.
he's saying America's back, what he's actually saying is, we got to start being the bullies again, and we got to start dealing with Russia and China in an aggressive way. So he's trying to bring everybody on board. It's by saying America's back. It's like saying that American power is back. Because under the 4 years of Trump, the United States wasn't doing the activities of basically being NATO threatening Russia, threatening China, and now he wants everybody back on board, so he keeps saying that America's back. But what Joe is not saying is that America is bankrupt. America is bankrupt. Picking a fight with China. I want to be on, I'm going to say it again, I'm on the record. Because when all this shit goes down, nobody's going to think a YouTube loser comedian like Epstein from The Black and the Jew, had this much insight of what's going to happen. The United States is in no position to go start shit with China. China is got billions of people, and they're very rich. They're very wealthy, and they're going to, in the next few years, become an equal, if not surpass the United States very quickly. It's on the way to happen. But if Joe is really, instead of trying to get everybody to go to war together, come on in. What he should do, he has power, he should tell Apple, Nike, and all the United States corporations that use the very, very slave-like labor in China to pull their companies out of China. You want to do stuff to China? Like when Trump started that stupid tariff that the United States got crushed by China? You want to do something to them? Get these giant corporations to pull their businesses out of China, so that China won't. You'll hurt their economy that way. But Joe's not going to do that. Come on in.
I heard you, man.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't see you coming. So anyway, those are the liars. Kayleigh, of course, the blonde Barbie. She's Klaus Barbie wasn't as bad as this Barbie. Jeffrey Jerkoff Toobin. CNN, you are such disgraceful, pathetic motherfuckers. I hate you. And Joe Biden.
Jeffrey Toobin.
And, ladies and gentlemen, our artistic director, the great Joe Keys.
Yeah, see, that guy, man, he fucked up because there was somebody on the screen that got his dick hard. Right, and he thinking hard.
You think that's what it was?
Yeah, and he's like, and the person's talking all that shit, you know. The figures need to go there, and then we can do the spreadsheet. He's like, I got your spreadsheet, motherfucker.
Spread.
Yeah,
Oh,
spread.
yeah, spread it, baby.
And the person's going, and I have the spreadsheet. I got your spreadsheet. And
have you jerked off at all on Zoom or any of those kind of things?
I plead the fifth.
You plead the fifth.
Yeah, I ain't telling no fucking body that, man.
Yeah. I'm just asking you.
You?
No. I like to. I need atmosphere to jerk off. Like I can't. I need to lie down.
You a girl? What do you mean?
I am. In many ways, I am a very. Although I'm very masculine, I'm also very feminine.
Well, I need to either have a human in front of me.
No, I don't need none of that. I don't need porno. I have a mind.
Or I watch some porno, man.
I've been masturbating now for probably over 50 years. I've mastered it. I'm a masturbator. That was pretty funny, man. I'm a masturbator. And
no, that's not funny, man.
So what do you have for us tonight, Joe? Try to get that voice together.
My voice is fine, man.
You sounded a little bit like Paul Lind earlier in this
your mother's
segment.
Paul Lind, man. Well, you know I'm on my J-Lo shit.
Jeez.
Look. I just like, how many motherfuckers is this woman with?
She's making out today with Ben Affleck.
See, I don't even think it's about dudes. I think she is at like 50-something years old, and she is so fucking desperate for her career that she will do whatever she can. Baby, you're appearing too desperate.
She needs to be in the news every day.
She's too fucking desperate.
She needs a new guy every day. Like pretty much every day she's making out with somebody. But not you. She won't call back.
No, she won't call me back.
Wow. I heard she made out with Jeffrey Toobin
She's
the other
going
day.
back to the guys from In Living Color. She's going all the way
She's going all the way back. P. Diddy.
Yeah.
All those guys.
Yeah, she gonna make out with. I bet she'll be with P. Diddy soon.
Isn't he still? Is he married, P. Diddy?
No.
He kind of disappeared off the scene, right? I don't see much of him anymore.
He's still out here.
Is he still out here? Okay.
Yeah, he got a lot of kids.
I'm not really up on what he's up to.
Yeah,
but,
he was with some young chick named Cassidy, and he left her.
What do you think of that Kayleigh McEnany, or what do we call her, blonde Barbie, the former press secretary? Now she has her own show, by the way. If you guys are interested, she's on Fox. She co-hosts with.
I would fuck her.
Black woman.
But I would never hold her.
You would fuck her.
Yeah, but I wouldn't hold her.
Really?
I would just be on her humping.
I can't imagine her. Maybe she would have sex with a black man. I don't want to disparage her, but I know she's married. Her husband is He was a Major League Baseball player.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know if he made it back to the major leagues.
Right. Well, I would get her on the Christian shit.
But yeah.
I'd act like I'm really, interested, and she helped save my life. Treat her like.
Oh, you say that she saved you. She brought you to Jesus.
Mother Teresa brought me to Jesus and all that shit.
Yeah. I tried that.
I do know what I would do, man. Just finger her.
You'd finger her.
Just finger her. Cause that would drive her crazy, cause she wouldn't know what to do with that shit.
Wow.
Yeah. I used to be called Fingers, man.
Yeah.
Years ago. A couple
Now
of hours ago, man.
Now you're getting old. I hope that arthritis isn't getting to you.
Yeah, this thumb, man. Let me put this motherfucker in.
Your thumb is kind of huge, man.
Yeah. It's bigger than your cock, man.
Thicker than my cock.
Yeah, thicker. Look at that motherfucker.
Yeah, your thumb is thick. Show the camera. They can't see
my
it.
fucking thumb, man. It
it's
blew up.
Yeah, look at that thumb.
Motherfucker blew up, man. Yeah.
Stick that in there.
Wanna put this in your shit, baby. Yeah, you call me Thumbs. Mr. Thumbs.
Tom Thumb.
Yeah, no, not Joe Thumb.
Joe Thumb. You like Joe?
Yeah.
Do you have any news reports for us? Because we have
Well,
another.
I grew up with pets, man.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I always had pets, always had a dog. Last dog I had was about 5 years ago, right? After my dog died. I said, I'm not getting another dog.
It hurts, man. When
Can't deal with that
I hate
shit,
that. When your
man.
cat or dog dies, it's brutal.
Can't deal with it, so.
It's brutal.
I
Easier
go-
to replace a husband or a wife.
Yeah, I go, man, and
A little delay there.
nah, man, I'm trying to think which is be easier. I go with the dog, man.
Yeah. It's tough to replace your dog.
I go with the dog. 'Cause
You try to bring a dog in, you
that
know.
motherfucker lay in bed with you whether you got a job or not.
Like if your dog is old and dying, we were discussing this
Yeah.
earlier today.
Oh.
Your dog is old and dying. You know you're gonna get a new dog. Do you wait for the old dog to die,
No,
or
they
you
know.
bring the new dog in?
They know.
You know. You remember on Family Guy when
They did that
when they
shit.
brought in another Brian, like
Yeah.
that, and Brian fell apart, man.
Oh, fuck
Very
yeah.
hard, you know. Very hard. Yeah, we watch Family Guy.
Yeah, I love
It's
Family
Buddy's
Guy.
favorite show.
No, you like it, buddy.
Yeah, Buddy loves it.
He loves it. So anyway, my friend got a dog right in Queens. Told me to come over and meet him. I get to his house, right? I go up the fucking stairs, and around the corner turns the biggest head I've ever seen. I thought this motherfucker was lying. It was some kind of dog, man.
Chow.
Yeah. And I'm like,
They look kind of nice, but they're vicious. Though
Yeah.
they can rip you apart. Those
so
chows.
he's like,
Got a handsome face.
he's like,
though.
man, I can't handle him. I got him because he was cute. I said, you don't get no.
Nah, man.
Look, there's certain dogs you don't fucking get unless you either drug dealer, you out on a farm. These people that get these dogs that they can't, man, this dog, let me tell you something. He had to feed it a bone that was a steak. And the thing got a chain around his neck,
Yeah, they always
right?
got that kind of chain.
But he has 2 chains to walk the motherfucker.
Now, you know, when people have these giant dogs in these little apartments like in
Yeah,
Manhattan,
nah.
you got to give these dogs because they're gonna
Only
go
thing I
nuts.
got now is a goldfish, man.
You got a goldfish.
Got a
Yeah.
goldfish. But I'll tell you this story, man. This woman, another animal I can't deal with is snakes. This woman grew up, she was a young woman, right? She loves snakes.
I always question people who love snakes.
What?
You really want to live with a snake? I mean,
Oh,
seriously.
man, come on. Some people hate cats.
Yeah.
Well, let me finish my story,
Okay.
man.
You're gonna compare a snake to a cat.
For some people, cats are disgusting.
All right. I'm not. I understand that people don't like all kinds of animals, but a cat can sort of bond with you. You know, you can get into your
A
cat.
snake can bond with you, too.
Yeah, snake's not bonding with you.
Well, anyway, she had this cat, right, and it was a python, and she slept with the cat every night.
It's a snake.
The snake every night. I'm losing
I
it.
have to correct you like I do Hassan.
She slept with the snake every night. Motherfucker grew to 7 fucking foot long. All of a sudden, he stopped eating, right? Well, it dwindled. Like, he would eat part of his meal, right? And then the following week, he might eat his dinner, but maybe not his lunch.
The snake?
The snake, yeah. And she bought all kinds of food for this motherfucker. Fresh rats, mice.
Fresh
whatever.
rats.
Yeah,
Oh, I
yeah.
love that. A fresh rat.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
yeah. Well, they
Are
eat
they
that
kosher?
shit. Yeah, they eat that shit. That's funny, man. That's funny. And so then, a week go by, man. Motherfucker ain't eating nothing. But at night, 7 foot, roll up on her, man. She didn't even need a man. She said it was comfort.
She ain't J-Lo.
Yeah, roll up on her, man, in bed. So she got real nervous and she took him to the vet crying. I don't know what's wrong with my snake. I love her. So the vet looks and calls in the room. He goes, miss, there's not a fucking thing wrong with your snake. The snake is healthy. She goes, well, why ain't he eating? Oh, he's just, you know, not eating because he's trying to find a way to eat you. Like when he's rolling up on you all night, he's just measuring your body.
Wow.
And when snakes sizing her up, when snakes want to eat, when they don't eat for a while, right? But then they can eat like a small person or a pig.
Wow.
So this motherfucker, she laying down, I love you, Monty, I love you.
So you
and he's rolling up on her.
You're loving a snake?
Yeah.
There's something wrong with you. You know, but I agree with that because, you know, one of the things that Hassan and I teach people in our live show that maybe we'll be doing again one day.
Yeah, wishful thinking, man.
You know, as we've gotten older, if we know we're gonna have sex, let's say on a Thursday, we don't eat for 2 days because we're old. We want to clean all that stuff out.
Well, that's the thing when I'm dating.
When I'm
dating a younger woman, right? She wanna go to. I said, honey, I can't eat this shit after 10 o'clock.
Not only that, you don't want to fart, man.
Well, but I mean, what do you want, a boner or you want shit? Like, what you want?
When you're new with somebody, that's a big turn off.
Well, I fart right away.
You fart right on the first date?
Right away.
Blast on the first date?
Yeah, like, what? Fuck it, what? You won't be with me or
You
not?
never smell mine, man. You can't handle mine on the first
I have
date.
smelt your farts.
You have smelt them.
Yeah.
And you never said nothing.
Yeah, right. Who could talk? I could only breathe.
Oh, wait, I hear someone at the door.
Oh,
Can you handle this on your own?
I can handle it
All right.
on my own.
I'll be back.
So, yeah, you think about that. She's sleeping with this damn snake, right? Curdling all up. And then see, in her mind, she like, oh, I love you. And the snake's mind is like, all right, you got a couple more days, motherfucker. And I'm that thigh that you wrapping me around, that I'm wrapping around, gonna be in my mouth, man. Fuck that shit. I got a goldfish. Ain't doing none of that shit. Come here, man. Is my man.
It's Steve E Sports.
Come on, man.
Steve E Sports is
How you
in the
doing?
house.
You yelling, man, in my ear.
I'm in the house.
What's up?
I'm in the house.
Yeah.
It's Steve E Sports. Joe Keys.
Let's do a photo, man. Yeah.
Get Buddy in the picture.
Yeah, what's up, buddy? Come on, man. Yeah. Buddy, you a white motherfucker, man. God damn, it's Buddy.
He's got my jeans. He's my son. He got my jeans.
Whoa, how you doing, man? Yeah. I love that, man. Love you, buddy.
But anyway, Joe, it's good to be on the show. I don't want to take up too much time
You don't have much time.
Hassan is always telling me that I do too much schmoozing. But I do want to make a couple of comments.
Yeah.
That Kayleigh McEnany, why blame God? What she is saying is that all of her lies are God's lies.
Yeah, so you can't even get mad at
You gotta get mad at God because she's saying God made her say that shit.
Yeah. So, well, let me ask you something. Is God abusing her?
This could be a relationship thing. Maybe they need to go on Dr. Phil. Kayleigh and God.
Is it abuse?
Is God Jewish, though? This is what I need to find out. This would be the big question. If we could find out what religion is God himself. Is he Jewish?
Well, why are you saying him?
Could be a girl, too. You never know.
We don't
God
know.
could be transgender.
We don't
Nowadays, everybody's transgender. It's
Yeah.
gay pride. We'd like to send out our love to all the gay pride people.
That's right.
All you transgenders, and except for that Caitlyn Jenner.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
is ruining it for transgender.
Yeah, y'all must be pissed at her like we mad at, like,
Clarence Thomas.
Yeah. Every group got one, man.
And the Jews are mad at Epstein because he's against circumcision. I couldn't believe it. The Jew, he's a self-hating Jew because he doesn't believe that your cock should be tortured 8 days into the man. Like Jeffrey Toobin, he's a Jew. That's why he's playing with himself.
Got that extra
He had a
shit.
flashback, an 8-day flashback.
Oh, fuck.
He thought somebody was touching his cock. He started protecting his dick. He wasn't jerking.
Dude, you know, if the company could find out what lotion he was using, they'd make a lot.
They did. It's now called a Toobin lotion. It's a tube. You stick it out of the tube.
Toobin there.
Anthony Weiner's using it. Everybody's using it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
So
here I
what's
got
up?
a very annoying story, and once again, for some reason, it affects the Jews. Everything affects the Jews.
Yeah, you
but,
can't find the page.
I got it. No, I got it right here. I got it right here. So this coach, his name is Watley Marcus.
Yeah.
And this is in Ohio, Joe, so it's not on all the big news channels.
I used to go there because I played with the Ohio players.
The Ohio, I remember them,
Yeah,
the Ohio
yeah,
players.
motherfuckers.
Yes, they were great.
Awesome
They were
musicians.
much better than everybody
Remember
remembers.
their album covers were always hot, man. They had the one with the...
I used to love to roll my joints on
Yeah,
album covers.
covers,
Nowadays, you can't roll your joints
What
on
are you
this.
rolling it on?
On what? On the internet? You got to put it on your computer, get all in the thing here.
Fuck it up, man, yeah.
So this coach, high school football coach, Watley Marcus, and 7 of his assistant coaches forced a religious Jewish player. The kid is 17 years old.
Yeah.
They made him eat a pepperoni pizza
Get
because
the
he
fuck.
missed a weightlifting session on May 29th, according to the family's attorney, Edward L. Gilbert. Now, Gilbert sounds Jewish, so he must be a good attorney, because you want a Jewish attorney. I don't want to get much self-hating Jew.
Watley sounds black.
Well, Watley Marcus, yes.
Yeah,
If your
that's
first
right.
name is
Watley.
Marcus is a Jewish name, but Watley is not.
Yes,
There's
sir.
very few Watley Goldbergs and
Yeah,
Watley Cohens.
Yeah, yeah.
They forced him to go into the gym. He sits in a chair. They pick up a pizza, and they tell him as his punishment, he has to eat the pepperoni. Now, pepperoni, for those of you who don't know, is pig. It's swine. And Jews, one of the things we're not allowed to do, we can't eat pig, we can't eat lobster, we can't eat shrimp, we can't eat clams. All the shit I love. I eat it, and I'm not a self-hating Jew like Epstein. I just, I'm a regular Jew, moderately upset with myself Jew, but not self-hating. I'm a little, I have parts of
You're
myself.
not too neurotic.
No, I'm neurotic, but
Not a lot.
I wouldn't say I hate Jews. I deal with Jews. I got no issue. I don't like.
You really don't like too many motherfuckers.
No, I don't. But this coach, this is my point. The kid's in high school.
That's
You're gonna
fucked up.
torture this kid and make him. You made him break his religion. Now they're gonna, the family, for some reason, is suing.
For some
Nothing
reason.
Jewish about that at all. But their lawyer Edward L. Gilbert, he said we're gonna sue. We're gonna sue because if he didn't eat the pizza, they were gonna throw him off the team. What is wrong with these high school coaches acting like this? They don't realize they're school
Well, don't
teachers.
you remember one time they cut the young black
The
kid,
dread, the locks.
off their hair?
This is high school. You're making these kids think that this is so important. None of these kids are going to make a
Well, it
Jewish
goes
kid.
back to that Barbie, y'all.
Oh, McEnany.
McEnany.
How many Jewish kids are going to get to play professional football? The kids in high school.
My first one ever here.
There's a few. There's a couple of them. I'm not saying.
Name 'em.
I don't know. The Giants had a Jewish lineman. I forget his name. I'm getting old.
Under
I
your
forget.
voice, man.
I'm getting emotional. That's why. You don't like when I yell, but when I'm yelling, I'm more emotional. I'm more Epstein. I'm more Stevie
You're
Sports.
just spitting on
I don't even know who the hell I am. But this coach, he got suspended. He got suspended. I hope it's not because he's black. I hope they suspended him because he forced a Jewish kid to eat
What the
pepperoni.
fuck were you thinking, man?
What is wrong with you? You could have done
That's
other.
like saying there was a black kid on the team and his family was religious, right? And they know a Muslim black kid, right?
Same
They-
thing.
they
Muslims
don't
can't eat pork.
And you gonna force him to eat pork? You dumb motherfucker! You a dumb motherfucker!
Very
man.
bad. And you also,
Fucked
what are
up.
you teaching this kid? You're a teacher. You're a school teacher. That's your job.
Well, you know what it goes to, man. These motherfuckers. What is all this about? Money.
High school coaches?
It's about getting the kid that you can make money off of him, man.
Everything in America is about
It's
money.
about
And you want to
money.
know why?
It's about money.
Because God said so. God said to
God, I
everybody,
got a
this is
problem.
America.
Yeah.
You're here to make cash.
Land of opportunity.
And that's why that blonde Barbie, that Kayleigh, she never once in her life told a lie. Now, if you were her husband, right?
Yeah.
And you're fucking Kayleigh McEnany.
Yeah.
He's a baseball player, that husband. He's a good young stud.
Yeah, he's just like her, though.
He's a religious guy, and he's fucking her. And
Right.
she's like screaming, ah, ah, ah,
not doing that.
ah.
She's not doing
Is
that.
she lying or is she telling the truth? You never know with a woman.
Oh, no, she's saying thank you, Jesus.
Do you think Hassan has ever faked an orgasm? She's an actress.
That is women like her are beat a fucking man down.
Oh, no, she'd rather tell you you're not doing a good
you're
job.
Not hitting the spot. She's like a safety patrol driver, Go over here, press down there, hold the titty up there, squeeze the ass in, say that you love me, play with my pussy, all that kind of shit.
I heard Epstein has to take asthma inhalers with him because she's so demanding.
Yeah.
When he's down there eating that old pussy and it is getting older and older and older. He's down there.
You actually want us to believe you getting on them old fucking knees.
But anyway, I have no more time. Time has run out. Believe me, that last joke time has definitely run out.
Oh, he's run the fuck out.
This is Stevie Sports for Epstein and Hassan's Dirty Truth Tellers, where you get the news, the truth.
Yeah, what a crazy motherfucker, man.
I'm back.
What's wrong with your hair, man?
Why, I got messed up?
Yeah, you think? He crossed the line, man.
He did cross it tonight.
You gotta get him in control.
How did he cross the line?
You're talking about your wife's pussy, man. Is that all right with you?
Did he get laughs?
No.
I didn't get any laughs,
No.
but we don't know. That's the thing. You never know if things
Ain't
are getting
nobody
laughs.
laughing at that shit.
I bet there's some people laughing.
I bet you there's not.
Write us. Get Hassan back so we can wrap up the show. But thank you so much.
Right,
the legendary jokies.
Right, you gotta get him under control for the next show.
I'll try. I'll try. But, it is a comedy show, and...
Yeah, it means it should be funny.
We've been doing this show now. We did, I think this is like the third... I don't forget how many shows we've done, but it's like for 7 or 8 months. And, it's kind of weird doing comedy like this. I know other, if you're doing it on TV... But we've been doing comedy all of our career live, and you get response from people. You know if things are working, not working. And when you do this, you have no fucking clue what works and not works, because, I'm talking into a phone over here. So we did a show a couple of weeks ago about Andrew, I keep messing up his name. Is it Wang or Yang? And I'm not being racist about it. I keep forgetting what his name is. I think it's Andrew Yang. That he was going to get rid of circumcision and when he becomes the mayor. And I guess because of the algorithms, people, because there's no way to promote your shit on YouTube. Like, it's just you get the same people that watch the people that watch. It doesn't grow. But anyway, we started getting all these emails to our web,
Hi, Joe.
to our email, blackandthejew.com, because it's on our page. And people were really into circumcision shit. It was like really weird. Some people were hating it like that. It's really... But I, of course, the Jewish thing, because I really was talking about brisses, not straight-ahead circumcision. This Orthodox Jewish guy was telling me that I'm an anti-Semitic, self-hating Jew. And Stevie Sports did mention your pussy. I don't want you to see the show later on and get shot.
Why?
He got carried away with himself. He sort of got carried away. But you're a comedian. You can handle this, right? You don't want to cancel him. You're going to cancel him because of
No,
this?
I'm not going to cancel him, but he always gets out of control.
He's a passionate guy. It's passion.
He always gets out of control. Stevie Sports.
Stevie Sports is really bad.
Yeah,
He's really fucking bad.
Yeah,
He lost it today.
Yeah, he did.
He definitely did, and he's in a lot of trouble.
Oh,
But anyway, so let's give a fuck you. Let's give a fuck you, Stevie Sports. Stevie Sports.
Fuck
you for talking about my wife's pussy. Only I can talk about her pussy.
That's right.
That's it.
That's right.
And he said it was old and shit. I mean, it was like,
Oh, he's not coming back.
Don't cancel him. Maybe we'll have you on.
And you know what? Guess what? Yeah, it's old.
Yeah.
Yeah, it still
You know what?
works.
You know what? No fucking plastic surgery. We come on, and this is like the worst we can possibly look. We're 2 feet away from the camera. We look right into the camera. We said that we were going to do a raw show. We're not wearing makeup. We just do the show, and we let you see how we actually are.
That's it.
Because we know birth, aging, sickness, and death are reality.
That's right.
Don't be ashamed of getting older. If you get older, so what? So your pussy gets a little older. It wasn't,
So your thumb blows
your
up.
thumb blows up. Your
it
dick
happens.
Your dick gets a little bit. Doesn't stand up quite as high. You're glad that it stands
bends
up at
a little
all.
bit.
You're happy whatever you have.
Yeah.
Your balls start dropping.
Yeah.
Your titties. You throw them over your back.
You have to put your bra on, lift up, put
You
and
do
tuck
whatever
in.
you fucking need to do.
But you're alive.
But you're alive, and you're not fake. You're not
right.
fake. Kayleigh McEnany. Fuck you. Let's hear what the Jackies have to say. We're
Yeah.
Epstein and Hassan, by the way. I didn't tell them that. I always tell them as we're leaving. We're Epstein and Hassan, the black and the Jew.
Oh, yeah, she's acting nice now, but...
Oh, is he gonna get it?
Oh, yeah, nothing. You know, she won't say shit to Stevie Sports.
No.
But Epstein's gonna get a lot of shit
Well,
about...
she's gonna say he didn't control him.
He didn't control him, plus, he didn't stand up and fight him.
No, he not at all.
He was
disagreed
laughing.
with him.
He was laughing when he said
Yeah.
that.
Oh, he's gonna get shit.
You know, I'm sorry to say, I would never say her pussy's old.
Yeah,
It's-
I would never say that.
It's mature.
I would say like fine wine, right?
like
Or
a fine
cheese.
wine.
It's aged.
Don't say it's like cheese. She'll think you're saying it's
Oh, it's
stink.
mildewed, right?
No, you don't want to say it's stink. It's not like
No.
cheese.
It's like a fine wine.
It's not like tuna. It's not
No.
like any of that stuff.
None of that
No.
stuff.
Let's
No.
offend everyone tonight. You know,
Yeah.
let's
Go for
let's
it.
just keep offending her.
Yeah.
We got the old pussy, the tuna.
Yeah.
What else can we do and
Yeah,
say?
the balls hanging down.
How about that coach making the Jewish kid eat pepperoni? What the fuck is wrong with him?
Does he still have a job, man?
I hope not, but Jeffrey Toobin has a job.
How is that possible, Jeffrey?
Jeff,
I guarantee he'll jerk again.
fuck Niels.
Yeah. Jeffrey Toobin, buy tissues.